Gentlemen, please secure your valuables, your crafting benches, and any unstable explosives. Irksome has arrived. He walks in squinting at the monitor glow like he's reading ancient secrets nobody ought to know. Says, I got a shortcut. Everybody starts to pray, cause when Irksome gets a fishing, something breaks along the way. Got 3 fish in his backpack, 17 bolts in a shoe, half a map, busted goggles, and a perfect thing to do. Built a staircase to nowhere, said you'll thank me when we're through. Now we got a scenic overlook with absolutely no damn view. He don't yell, he don't flail, just adjusts his crooked grin, says, well, that's a fascinating issue, then dives right in. That's Irksome logic, baby, smooth as bourbon, sharp as rust. Breaks the plan in 17 places, then rebuilds it out of trust. That's Irksome logic, darling, chaos dressed in Sunday clothes. Half catastrophe, half genius, nobody really knows. Big old monster rushing straight at him across the floor. He's too busy reading item stats in size font 4. Everybody shouting, Irksome, like the building's gonna fall. He just mutters 1 quick second like he heard us not at all. Tried to upgrade all his weapons, boom, went half the workshop wall. Called it unexpected testing, wrote some notes and logged it all. He's the kind of man who breaks reality with style, then fixes everything while humming like he meant it all the while. Never rattled, never rushed, cool as midnight in the rain, even when his tiny adjustment causes structural pain. That's Irksome logic, baby, dancing on the edge of doom. Sets off 6 preventable disasters, still improves the room. That's Irksome logic, honey, walking patch note in a vest. If the mission's gone completely sideways, he might actually be best. Now technically, if you ignore the smoke and the screaming and the crater where the kitchen used to be, that's progress. That's Irksome logic, baby. Raise the glass and place your bets. He's the reason for the problem and the reason that it's fixed. That's Irksome logic, darling, squinting at the end of days. Controlled chaos, southern mischief in 17 creative ways. I absolutely meant to do that.
All right, welcome in. Make sure I went to the right game. Okay. So I decided that I was going to start my Aska playthrough tonight because I'm really just getting too fed up with how slow RuneScape is going. I will probably go back to it just to say I finished the quest lines and all, but it's not a gotta have it done right now type thing. So I've been playing a lot of the game since I got back on it. I think it was like a week and a half ago, and there are quite a few changes to the game as far as the AI goes and things that were added and all that, but it is what it is. I'm going to start a new game. I always play normal, I don't know why. what I like about this game is you can make your own seed, more or less. I hope this is the one that I used earlier. I'm not going in blindly. If this is the seed that I tested out earlier, I know where the cave is and all that. The funny thing about it is, I was testing various. Oh, it didn't play the cutscene. I was playing. I was testing out various seeds, just tossing in random. Tossing in random seed names, and the one that I was going to use ended up having a bear's den right next to the cave, and that was a definite no. I am not dealing with bears early game trying to get iron running. Welcome in, Drasham. You're not really all that late. I'm just getting started, really, and whew, it's been a rough night. We decided to order pizza last minute, which I knew was a bad idea to begin with, but it is what it is. They got here, I got my plate right at about 2 minutes before the time I was supposed to start. I can't blame anybody but myself. What was I doing? I need 12 small stones. Don't need feathers yet. I like the fact that they've added a massive amount of driftwood, a massive amount of sources for sticks. Oops. I don't need that many. Get my fingers back on the keys. I'm doing a no-no because I don't need much thatch to start with. Funny thing about it is the cave's not far from where I'm at. My major issue right now is finding enough small stones to do anything. I think this was where I was gonna settle in. Berries. Money. Wax. That's what I need. And lots of it. Go to the north, I guess. One. Now I just need to find at least 2 more. More flax. Where's all the stones? They do not make starting in this game very easy. Well, I found the cave already. Don't remember where the wolf den is exactly, but I think it's over this way. Yeah, over that way. just beyond those trees, if I remember correctly. There's stone. One more, please. Gotta make a pickaxe so I can break some stones. Berries. Now, one of the changes that they did do that I didn't necessarily agree with, but I understand their reasoning, is when I first started playing, you could break the bigger rocks with the starter one-handed stone pickaxe, and now you cannot. So you're limited with when you first start off to the smaller stones like this one. I forgot an important step. Make the actual pickaxe. Sometime today. Yes, give me all of those. Oh, that's dwarf tree. Is it spruce those things are called? No, yes. The logistics behind the when you first start the game are a little skewed. You start in the springtime and you have until you get around to wintertime to get enough clothes to keep you and any villagers you have summoned alive in the winter. That should be enough, shouldn't it? That might have been too many. Anyway. Axe. Alright, let's get this mess situated. I am not the greatest at organizing my hotbar in this game, but it is what it is. I am missing a tool. Don't know what it is. Oh, well, I'll figure it out later. Anyway, I need to get started with building my village. Full disclosure, I'm terrible at planning where I'm going to live in this game. Most game players that I have watched play this game are always talking about it's best to keep your residential area and your what's it called, industrial area separate. And I agree to some extent, but it also presents problems with, yet again, logistics. Flax. Go ahead and grab some trees since I used a bunch of them. I mean, sticks. This is the only version of the Open Blood that you can actually break apart with a small pickaxe. Rachel, have you played this game? More than one. No. The small ones. Alright. Oh, you missed it. Okay. So you're somewhat new to this one. Well, the first thing you gotta remember is this is not an actual survival game per se. It's more of a SimCity, I guess you would say. The whole point behind the game is you summon in your villagers to do everything for you. And I am terrible at doing that because I micromanaged to no end. Build a fire. It's kind of hard to do if you... Oh, wrong thing. Pretty much every location you build unlocks different roles, and because of the stress to get through to having enough clothing, I struggle with getting enough people in to really get the job done in the first year. And it only gets worse over time. Forgot what I was looking for. Sticks. There's plenty of sticks. And I am... Oh, okay. I was about to have a panic attack, thinking I've settled down in an area I can't cut the wood down. Oh, big tree. Little tree. One thing that not necessarily all players are aware of is you have two character options to choose from. Aska, who is the female, and Ragnar, who is the male. And depending on who you pick, you're either better at melee or you're better at archery as far as leveling speed. And actually, that reminds me. Okay, it's still on the inventory screen. You see the stars over here show you how good somebody is at leveling in that particular skill. Range combat is Aska's thing, and I don't even see melee on here. Melee is Ragnar's. The main reason that I use Aska is not because I like shooting things. It's because Ragnar uses food faster. So you have to eat more frequently with him. And early on, that's just difficult for me to grasp mentally. There's something else that's different between the two. I just don't remember what. It's funny though, because you can actually summon in Ragnar as a villager. The story of the game obviously takes place around Aska anyway, so it always made more sense to me to play as Aska. Where's my fire at? Over here. Yay! One thing that I noticed a lot of people had issues grasping is, like I said, this is a game all about managing other people, everything you can interact with in the game, as far as buildings and all, is accessible from the tab menu. There's other stuff I don't ever look at, like this stuff that unlocks some kinds of perks. But this tab right here is the one that I'm always focusing on. What is this? Oh! They have a listing of all of the resources you have collected, which might come in handy at some point. I've never really found a use for it personally. Need more little stones. I also need to eat my pizza before it gets cold. My playback keeps getting set back for some reason. Don't do that. We'll need that. Oh crap, I forgot about the water source. Once you get to the farming part, you really have to keep an eye out for I think they're called natural water resources, something along that line. And you can make wells at those, which is pretty necessary. It's not what I thought it was. I kind of don't want to build right here. I think I might end up pulling a chisel chip and building a parking lot over here to take this little dip out. But that's gonna be long term because that takes a lot of time in this game. I think the next thing I gotta build is a shelter. One thing that Aska does do that could be considered a... Let's not break that apart. Could be considered a survival game thing is when you rest, you do get a rested buff, and what's over here? Where you rest at also may decide how much of a bonus you get from it. There's a chieftain's hut that you can build for yourself that it just like triples the bonus you get. It's a stamina recovery buff if I remember correctly. I thought there was a long stick right there. The problem with the chieftain's hut, as far as I'm concerned, is that you don't really get much else of a benefit versus, I mean, it looks neat. But other than that, you're not really getting any benefit out of building that building. I myself have a lot of troubles remembering to rest in it. I just keep going and never drop dead somehow. Sticks and long sticks. Yes. overall, the game does take a long time to really progress, but it's actually kind of fun for me. Chisel is the one that actually introduced me to it, I believe. I watched him playing it with Kaz on stream, and there was a couple other people. Big Roland and somebody else, I think. Oh, Poison something. And the general feeling that Chisel got from it was there was just too much stress from trying to get everything prepared for winter to really be able to enjoy it. And I had to stop and think about that for a minute, because at first I agreed with him, because it is a major push to get everything done. But I think that's actually supposed to be part of the fun of the game. Like, hey, can you make it all the way through winter? And I'll tell you, especially with some of the things that they have to surprise you with, that can be a bit of a challenge. There are things like invasions and I think they call them blood moons that make your progression a little bit slower, honestly, because you gotta go deal with that while you're trying to get all your ducks in a row. And I need 8 more bark. There they are. Yay. It's obvious that they didn't intend for people to try and make it all the way to having iron tools and weapons before the first winter, but that's what everybody pushes for. And the game just crashed on me. I have got to figure that out. I've been having issues with this game crashing on me off and on for no apparent reason. Check and see. Computer's hot. Okay, it's not an overheating issue. So I will have to. Oops, I forgot to rename it. Oh well. Season 3. This might be the shortest stream yet. Well, I didn't get regressed too far. Build another one. Let's see, which way is north? I cannot see that icon. Okay. That way is north? Nope. That way is... okay. That's the way I need to go. Well, that's not too bad. I think at some point they added the ability to do the terraforming early. Anyway, that's supposed to be building next. Water catcher, so I can actually have some water to drink. I don't normally keep these around because I usually have wells in a relatively decent location. Okay. Settings. Okay. I thought I saved that. Is that any better? Honestly, I have trouble dealing with the volume at full blast on this game's music anyway, because it tends to put me to sleep. So I'm not gonna complain that it's gone. Oops, I just killed an onion. What did I need? Oh, the stuff. Well, since it's daylight, I can actually see where I'm going. Gathering. I might have to, that is kind of loud now that I think about it. Oops. Footsteps, volume, eat and drink. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that one down a little bit too, because the smokers. Oh, the smokers. Hopefully that's a little bit better. But yeah, the honestly, with most survival games, plus this one, because it's not technically a survival game in my opinion, most of the music is just too calming for what it is. And it makes it really difficult for me to be able to stay awake long enough to finish the game. I mean, it'd be a different story if I was actually trying to go to sleep. I need that. And I need that. There's one. Natural water collector. Okay. That's what you can turn into a well, after you get it unlocked. Progression in this game is basically set to, that's what I needed to be doing, is basically set to where you have to do certain things to unlock other things, and it's really annoying at times, but I mean, they gotta put some kind of challenge in it other than killing smokers. Fair warning, the death cry of a smoker is almost terrible. Gaming with Christy was playing this game around the same time that Chisel was, and her thoughts on the process were that the first time she killed one, it hurt her feelings. But then they started eating all of her stuff and she changed her mind quickly. Let's see, does that unlock? Yes. The Eye of Odin is what you use to summon your characters with, your villagers. I could not have picked a hillier place. Which way is to the sea? Oops. Yay. More collecting. Need that. X. Oh, yeah. Need that. Where did I take that much damage from? Gonna need that too. I think I'll eat the... if that's an onion. Oh, let's see, what is this? Cancel that, because I don't like the level it's on. Sticks. It hurts my feelings seeing all of these various resources growing in the place that I'm planning on putting my residence in. Because once you take out a plot of land, you basically lose access to the material. It basically stops growing there, which sucks. I wish they would let you regrow it somehow, but once you get an actual farm started, it doesn't matter as much. Chop that down. I'm gonna need a lot of sticks. I wish I had made a backup of this world so I could test that glitch I discovered. Sticks. Out of sticks. Out of stick room. I do believe that, and this makes sense, I do believe that Ragnar has more stamina, which would explain the whole eating more. I've got to figure out what I've got in my inventory that's taking up all that space. Oh. More sticks and more rocks. God, that's terrible. Berries. Flax. Hmm. Honestly, I should have played Enshrouded today instead and taken the extra time to make sure all of my settings were ready for this game. Why would I ever change the way that I do things? It's always kind of chaotic. Gonna need that later. Now I need 2 sticks. There's 2 sticks. What's this? No flex. Can't go wrong with flex. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what's taking up all the space. One problem you come across, especially early on, is fiber is used to make the clothing and the rope, and you use a lot of rope to build everything. And as a result, where did the other one go? I know I brought 2 over here. As a result, it's really hard to pick and choose what you're going to build and not build until you get through the first winter. Yay! And I don't have enough for a second. Storm Rider Unease is one of those. These are perks that, well, it says on the screen. These are things that each villager has when they are summoned in. Shows you the first 2, and the other 3 are randomly picked when they come in. Basically, it makes it a little different. Oh. I was about to say, what did I do wrong? Alright. I don't know why I have a hole here. But I'm gonna fix that. I'm good. Again. There, I thought Casey had come in. Not quite ready for the trolling yet. Alright, that should be good enough to start with. Oh, I can't wait till I can start building shelters. That's not gonna work. Okay, toss another one down. I guess I'll toss it over here. Forgot all about drinking water. somehow you're lucky enough to be brought in with a water skin, actually an upgrade that they added in at some point. Actually comes in handy. It just holds more water, which, especially with classes like the cooks and the farmer, it's really handy to be able to carry more than, I think it's 5 pieces of water. Oh, right, I need to put a cover on the fire. Yes, suffer through the rain with me. Eat shovel. The healing is the biggest problem with this game, actually. You don't heal very quickly using food or rest. There's a hut specifically for healing called the healing hut, and I just broke my axe. Can I build another one? That's right, I need 2 of these. Don't have enough. Of course. This is gonna be bad. Forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the healing. That. Need a stick. There's one. What am I still doing with thatch in my inventory? Alright. The bark is pretty much your early thatch. Problem with that being that it's also a source of fiber, and certain villager classes will break it down into fiber instead of just leaving it alone, depending on what's available. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, rope. Make some rope. And I need more bark. Need more of everything. Foods that have garlic and onion in them will heal you some, but like I said, you really need the healing hut to do anything significant. This guy needs to be gone pretty soon. Did he? Nope. That is a he, right? No, that is not a he. The reason that I haven't put her in a shelter for the night yet is when they're first brought in, they have a... That's ugly. They have a I think they call it a summoning buff that... Wow, that's really hard for me to talk today. They have a summoning buff that, I mean, it goes away once they've slept. I think it lasts like a day and a half. Oh, Chisel would be proud of me. Got my own little mini parking lot going. Alright, that's really ugly, but it'll work. You know what, I guess I'll go ahead and put her in these. Actually need to, oops. Let's not sleep together. I don't even know you. Let's see, she is good at skinning, farming, and she's getting there with building. Oh, I hate that I can't do anything while I'm sitting down. Where's the name editor? E. She is going to eventually be a farmer. And that's not how you spell farmer. Alright, where's the eye at? There you are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it needs sticks. I thought it needed other stuff. I really need to get a workshop started so I can start making the bigger axes. Okay, there it is. Okay, so well will hold 50 units of water, I think is how you're supposed to say it. And this will hold 10. I'm gonna leave that right there for right now, but it's not a gotta have it type situation. I think I'm gonna go against my claims earlier and build some of the industry stuff over here for now. And when I get the chance, I will move it. Stupid rocks. Okay, I'm hungry. And my berries are about to go bad. Oh, that's all of them. Oops. Stop doing that. Right, I needed to find another small Yilton blood shard. I feel like I passed about 50 of them since I started. Here, that, back over here, because that's where the eye is. Let's see. Let's stay away from the thirsty person. Was I trying to make that? That was over here, wasn't it? Now I just gotta get this out of the way so I can put my shop down. That's not a shop. It's a woodcutter hut. That up. Get all this stuff out of this little hole that I've created. The shortcut that I'm using to basically duplicate a build is the L key. It's displayed somewhere down there in the in the bottom left. Let's see if I can build it now. Woodcutter. I think that's a yes. Wish I could just leave the chopping to somebody else for once. Like I said, I don't play this game the right way when you go by other people's standards. But it takes them so long to gather wood that it drives me nuts. Let's see, I gotta be able to that one stonecutter's hut and a gatherer's hut to unlock the workshop hut. I think that's what it's called. Just so I can start making an axe that doesn't suck. Okay, let's go over here. What did you break that bark for? Oh, goes up here. I think I'm gonna go back over to the mine area for the stone hut at least. Okay. Get another one of these. Did not notice all these stones being in the way when I was planning this build out. Uh, and stones like this cannot be mined. There's an explosive you can get later on that you can use to blow those up, but I'm screwed for the moment. Guess I'm gonna go over here where it's closer to the wolfars, so I can get something started. Oh, great. I did not notice that these were birch. This is getting old. I'll tell you what, let's swap over to Enshrouded since this game's trying to be such a pain in the butt. Um, Guess I'll have to look into that later. Time for a tone shift. Okay. I forgot completely about where I was at. What did I even... Oh, well. No, that's not what I was over here for. What was I doing over here? Maybe it was something I finished. Yeah, let's just run over to Thornhold. Maybe this was a bad idea. Okay, what was I doing over here? Run over yonder. Hi. It's me. Getting closer. Oh, here we are. I don't think this is the side that I like being on. That hurt. Ooh, that was close. That's close too. Do I still have the dog bait on me? Yes, I do. Okay. Pretty sure this is not the side that I normally come in on. Which makes sense because it was not the side of the, is it a peninsula? Oh! Where's your friend at? Too bad I don't have any explosives. Well, I'm definitely doing better on this game than I was on the Aska. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Dude! Apparently you can't dodge through a person. Ooh, this is getting dicey. Very dicey. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing over there. I was doing something else, but I happened to be in the area, so I went ahead and did that one, and I think there was something else. Stop. Okay. Leave the dogs over that way. Oh no. Hi. Time to check out. Nope, can't jump up there. Still can't jump up there. Where did the dog go? Probably over there. Hope and pray that. What is that? I guess we're just gonna walk over here and get his attention again. Stole his favorite bone. I'm finding all the dogs that I could, except for the one that I'm actually looking for. What I think it is. Oh, that's not red. Hey. Now what? What's that light over there? Oh. Don't mind me. Yes, your way is wicked. Look at me making friends. I wonder if that was a driver issue. Doubt it, because I've done a driver update since I first started having it happen. Where is that stupid dog at? That didn't help. Oh, that. You're gonna blow your friendly dog up doing that, buddy. Oh, that's right. You're. No, you're not. Really? All that work and it was a dog that killed me? And I'm back all the way over here. Not that way. This isn't good. All right. Get this one too. I wonder if I can get them to fight the old dude. Because I don't want to. Wow, that actually worked. Oh, you want to be like that, huh? Yeah, I can see again. Still can't believe that worked. And I got a gem of swiftness for it. Alright. Whoa. Nope, I don't need any books for the moment. I got a lot of stuff. When did they put him in a cage? No wonder I couldn't find him. See how difficult this is going to be. Really? I thought it bounced off the stairs or something. Alright. What have I got left? Why is it? You again. He does not want... He does not want my dog food, bait. Pizza bait. Now, where's my stuff? Yay. I think now would be a good time to go back to the house. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Oh.
Hey. Just the tips.
Oh, great.
Huh? Hmm? Now go and strut your stuff. Hmm.
Okay, Emily, where are you heading now? Here you are. Everybody sure does seem to like hanging out in Oscar's bedroom. Great, more purple berries. Let's see if those bushes I planted are fully grown. Negative. Well, let's... No, not done yet. Four. Okay.
Welcome.
Oh, hi. Wrong room. Yay! Um. Did I pick the cat? Yes, I did.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Nope. She must be a pyromaniac. Yep, the cat's not getting put down yet. Back in the box with you. Mm.
Hey.
Oh?
Yeah, definitely not doing the hollow halls tonight. I'm definitely not going to Pike Mead.
Aha. Hmm.
Oh, right. Here we be. Let's try some good old chillaxing from while fishing. What's the surprise? Me fishing? I keep forgetting how to fish. Alright, don't hit the button yet. Here I thought I had him. Yeah, I really do need to do both of those areas, but pike meat I know I'm not ready for. Hollow Halls, I don't have the recovery stuff ready for it, and I just lost my bait. Yay, I took one. Too bad it wasn't a lake hopper. This is going to be a quick fishing trip. Hey, I got a lake hopper. Welcome in, Casey. I was having issues with Aska. It kept crashing on me. So instead, I'm doing one of your husband's apparently favorite things to do. Man, this guy's zippy. Alright. That's enough fishing for me. Did I don't think I did. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. That can go back.
Hey!
Did I not grab the cat pillow? Negative. Wow, he went poof. I think I just went the wrong way. Oh well. Doesn't something actually use the wet boot as a ingredient? Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the Blue Goblet so I can hop on over to Greenwood's Inn. Or not. So that's why I didn't have any of that. Let's try that again. So you left to go get a Band-Aid and you came back with popcorn. I'm gonna assume the two are unrelated, but if you went to go find a Band-Aid, and I hope you actually came back with a Band-Aid. I have no clue if I'm going the right way or not. Sort of. Huh. I just realized I don't think I've picked up any strawberries yet. Did they move them? Oh no, Casey's on Enshrouded too. How are you playing Enshrouded and eating popcorn? That doesn't compute. Especially since you use mouse and keyboard. I appear to have taken a wrong turn. I guess I was incorrect about that side road I saw. I really need to hop on my other character and see if that's a craftable item. Okay, we've arrived. I don't suppose this is regular stone. Of course not. Oh, wait. I forgot you can use alternate stuff now. The hell is this supposed to be? Is that where they installed the solar panels? Yay, more boom booms. What is it with the dogs? Good luck is right, apparently. Oh. Can't just close the door. I'm not sure how he just killed me. Other than painfully. Well, that didn't happen twice in a row. Whew. That was not funny.
That's true. Escalera.
Oops. That doggy. Oh no.
That's true. Okay, vale. Escalera.
I agree. No clue what you just said, but I agree.
Stop there. Sushi. Usto. Destru! Soften! Sichagio! Soshi!
It's kind of hard to eat pizza and play the chowder at the same time.
Usta! Kimberlo! Rekekwe!
Oh. Nope. Dude.
Destru! Soften!
That was a mistake. Yep.
Soshi! Usta! Destru! Soften! Nous requad!
Don't see him.
Kimberlo!
Hmm. That was a lot of work just to kill that one guy. Ooh. I bet I blew up that one thing. The, you're not the one I killed. I don't know why I thought that was explosive. Okay, that's weird. Of course he regenerated. Dude, get out of the way! That was entirely unfair. Oh, come on. Did you have to take out the ladder? Ooh. Oops. That was not good. Ooh. Okay. I might as well. That's weird. How in the world did that happen? It changed scenes on me on OBS. Apparently Sunday's the night for mishaps. And now it's dark. I'm pretty sure that those are not berry bushes. Don't know why. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it with a knife. Apparently, I can't focus on anything today. Well, Casey, I think what happened was I had something weird going on with the mouse because I tried switching between controller and mouse to aim a little bit better. And as a result, my mouse pointer ended up on the screen that OBS is on and switched scenes on me. I don't know why, but it is what it is. You're not supposed to switch between controller and keyboard in the middle of a battle. But it is what it is. And I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it because I really want to see if I can find any information on what could be causing this crashing. DDG plays this game all the time, and I've never seen him have a crash. So, have a good one. We'll be back Tuesday with probably Enshrouded because I know it's safe, relatively safe. That one.
Well, now, nothing exploded too badly. I'd call that progress. Server still breathing, bass still upright. That's a strong result for a Tuesday night. Missed 3 warnings, ignored 1 sign. Still crossed the finish, just mostly fine. Squint at the monitor, leaning close. Was that important? Nobody knows. Chat saw everything, clipped every fail. Yet somehow we're here with another tale. Balancing all things, chaos in part. Mischief with method, that's more my art. Didn't break the system just out of spite. Merely stress tested it live tonight. Arcs on 1, acceptable damage done. Bit of a mess, but honestly fun. Anomaly working within the design. If it all held together, that counts as fine. Irks on 1, crooked grin, easy stride. Little disruption, nothing to hide. Hit like, subscribe before y'all roam. Same strange signal next time you're home. Doesn't say much about the oldest scars. Some roads get traveled without memoirs. Takes things easy till the moment turns. Then suddenly somebody important learns. Gets along mostly, keeps things light till trouble walks in and picks a fight. Then it's sarcasm sharp as a switchblade grin. Mischief says hello, balance checks in. Now, I ain't saying I caused the issue, but I was nearby. Big difference. Someone, another stream in the books. Questionable choices and concerned looks. Calm in the static, strange by design. Thanks for riding this crooked line. Nerd, someone, tip your hat, kill the light. We'll probably do worse tomorrow night. Till then, keep your systems loosely sewn. This has been Irks on 1.